Hello, this is Patrick. I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. You know, remind me of the word Thanksgiving. It's one of the highest spiritual gifts we give ourselves, and it's called gratitude. And many of you already know this, just being thankful for really small things in your life you're not aware of, and we take for granted. And that gratitude opens up our heart chakra. And it's very important to keep that going and open. And these are really simple spiritual gifts we have that really don't cost anything. They're free, and we give it to ourselves by saying thank you for even the small things, and even the job you're having difficulty with. You know, saying thank you for the job and the income. I'm really grateful. Maybe I wouldn't mind a nicer job with nicer people and more money. But be thankful for what you have, always. And be clear what you want. And that's a whole different, writing up a list of things you want to do. And in particular with the new year coming up, you know, write up a list of projects. So I have a project. I've been told in the dream what to do, so I'll go do it. And I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm going to have fun doing it. I'm going to have gratitude. And that reminds me of what animals do. They always show gratitude. Max, my big dog, he's a what do you call him? Mountain dog. He's a Great Pyrenees mountain dog. He's bigger than most, his size. You know, typically they get up to, a male will get up to 130. Max is probably 170. So he's bigger than most. So Spirit gave me Max for a reason, and half of it is he's a guard dog. He protects me. I don't know why. But apparently we already had to use him at the house. What I wanted to say was, sometimes I'll feed Max, and almost every day he comes up. I feed him 3 times a day. Usually you feed a dog 2 times a day. You know, or when I was young, I fed my German Shepherd once a day. So I mean, it's like whatever develops in your relationship. So he gets 3 small meals, but he comes around. He'll come around the whole house, come up, and he'll bang the door with his paw, and then you let him in, and he just nuzzles you, and he says thank you. I mean, even a dog knows that, an evolved dog. But even a dog knows to say thank you for all these little gifts. And it's really, really important. It's right up there with forgiveness. And forgiveness, you see all those who hurt you or perceive to hurt, and you just visualize, you know, cutting those strings to that event and asking for forgiveness. And it just frees you. It just really frees you. The other thing I want to touch on quickly was Sessions, who was the Attorney General, and he resigned. He was supposed to go for the whole term. That's, you know, when we doused him 2 years ago, he was supposed to, because his relationship with Trump was really close. Guess what? It's still really close. When you measure it, they're both on the same page, but something happened. And this is free will. This is free will. And to make a long story short, you know, on a 10-point scale, my 10-star scale, when I asked how effective was Sessions as Attorney General for Trump's agenda, he got like 1 star. He was 1 star. It's like total. Can you see me? Well, let's just try that. Could you show me Sessions' effectiveness? It goes right there. Could you show me the new Attorney General, Whitaker? He's 50%. He's 5 stars. Big improvement. Could you show me Chris Christie? Chris Christie he's a little better. Look at this. He's going up to 7. Still going a little 75. Let's call him 7.5 stars, possibly 8. 7.5 to 8 stars. That's a huge difference, Chris Christie. Could you show me Senator Graham? Senator Graham. His effectiveness. So you know I already did this, but I'm just going in order. Boom. He's a 9. Senator Graham, President Trump, is your man. But if not that, Chris Christie. And they're much more effective, those two. And it could be their political background. You know, one was a governor and one's a senator. It could be that. But look where Sessions was. He was a 1. And Q kept saying, oh, believe and trust Sessions, you know. And he is trustworthy. He wasn't a problem. He just didn't fulfill a lot of, you know, hardball politics. That's what it is. You just put top spin on it, and all those documentations, those sealed indictments, they should have been acted upon 6 months ago, you know. And so here we are. The House is going to go to the Republicans. So it's sort of interesting. I thought Whitaker, the new guy, would be, you know, they portray him as a bulldog, but he's just a 5. A great improvement over Sessions. So anyway, they're still close. Let's go look at it. So, you know, Sessions had a built-in into the cake. He was going to go this whole time, yet he was dragging his feet. He was slow walking everything. Could you show me the relationship between Sessions and Trump right now? I would say it's good to excellent. So I'm using a chart that's split right now. And where it's pointing to is the word excellent to good. So they're still getting on. And when I dowsed it lower, I think he was compromised. They had something on him. I don't know when it happened, where they dug it up. It wasn't supposed to come up, and that prevented him from fulfilling his job as Attorney General. And so it shows you the free will involved in a lot of this. The probability was really high that he should have finished it. But you know what? If his effectiveness is at 1 star, it's good Trump pulled the trigger and go with whatever he can find. So there's probably other people out there that will be 9. I don't know them all, probably, but it's interesting. The 2 highest ones are ex-politicians or current politicians. So Graham knows the Senate, he knows the House, he knows how to play that political and put top spin on it. I don't know if he wants to do it. I think I heard him say he's not interested because it's hard. It's a hard job. Okay, thank you. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving with gratitude. And Max, we gave him turkey and he showed his gratitude. He thought, you know, turkey's great. He's not a vegetarian, I can tell you that. And thank you. Bye-bye.